this particular area. About 15 years ago, he decided to interview some relatives who served in World War II, and his interest quickly expanded to include interviews with other well-known World War II veterans throughout this area and beyond. His most recent interview was with an individual who you'll hear more about in a few moments. He made his first trip to Europe in 2008, visited many significant battlefields. He now works on guided tours, even as he continues to visit historic World War II sites. I'm using his own words here. I am not a historian that you would hear in a college classroom. Historians often tell the big picture and seldom have room for the smaller stories. I prefer those stories and consider myself a storyteller rather than a historian. I am always on the lookout for the story. Keith participated in the Band of Brothers tour, in the Footsteps of Patton tour, and D-Day to the Rhine tour. He is published in The Last Flight of the Nelson King in World War II History magazine, started two World War II, Two Stories Incorporated, and has prepared several videos of stories for World War II for YouTube. It's my pleasure to introduce Mr. Keith Buchanan, a World War II storyteller.
Thank you. I feel really honored that I can stand in front of y'all and try to come up to your stage. But I'll try to tell you a story. Some people say, what kind of historian are you anyway? And I say, did you see the Andy Griffith show? And they stop right there and go, yeah, I saw it. And I said, did you see the one where Andy is teaching Opie about history? And Opie becomes a Mayberry Minuteman. And they get all excited about history. And Miss Crump comes in and says, Sheriff Tucker, what did you do to these youngsters getting interested in history? He said, you know how Andy told me? Well, he said, I don't know that any of it stand up in court. By the way, everything I tell you today will stand up in court. He said, I don't know if any of it stand up in court, but I just put a little extra jam on the bread. Folks, that's what I do. Today, I want to talk about a gentleman. I interviewed him a while back. Wonderful gentleman. We've talked on the phone many times after that. He's from Spartanburg, South Carolina. You might have heard of him. He was inducted to the second class of the NASCAR Hall of Fame. His name's Bud Moore. He built a lot of race cars. We might talk about that if we have time.